that's it. Okay, this is the Personnel Committee. And the time is about 18 minutes after 5. I'm Chair Alder Galvin, Alder Dorf.
Here.
Alder Corpus Dax.
Present.
And Alder LaFave.
Here.
I'll look for a motion on the agenda.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And that passes unanimously. I'll look for a motion on the minutes.
So move to approve.
Second?
Okay, I have a motion to approve and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and that passes unanimously. On the regular business. Are we rocking and rolling?
Yep.
Okay. Item 1, consideration with possible action on the request to fill the following replacement positions and all subsequent vacancies resulting from internal transfers for A, Assistant City Engineer in Public Works, and B, Operator 2 in Public Works. Staff,
We have the request to fill memos in the packets if you have any questions.
any questions?
No.
I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
Okay, I'll second.
I have a motion to approve and a motion to second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and that passes unanimously. On item number 2, consideration with possible action on a request to approve the wage agreement between the City of Green Bay and the International Brotherhood of Electric Workers, Local 158, with a 2% general salary increase effective with the start of the pay period in October 1, 2020. Staff.
So the agreement is also included in your packet, and it has the 2% increase, the same that our general municipal employees are getting. So that just has an agreement that they'll get a 2% increase October 1st.
Any questions from anybody? Entertain a motion.
Move to motion to approve. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And that passes unanimously also. Number 3, to repeal and remove the City of Green Bay Personnel Policy, Chapter 26, Bridge Tender Benefits.
Because there's no bridge tender.
There's no
Yeah, it's
bridge
pretty
tender.
simple, yeah.
Any
No bridge
questions?
tenders.
I'll entertain a motion on this one.
Move to approve.
Second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and that passes unanimously.
Yeah,
On to informational. Consideration with possible action on the request to fill patrol officer vacancies in 2020 that were approved as part of the budget. Staff.
So the first one here, so all these are the first 3. These are positions approved in the budget. So the patrol officers, that was approved to go up to 185. So this is to let you know that we're recruiting up to that 185. If we go above and beyond that, it'll come back to you guys. So, but if we could have an amendment though, instead of having consideration and possible action on the request, it should say recruitment initiated to fill patrol officers. Does that make sense?
Right.
Because it's kind of confusing right now. It's not a regular business item, it's informational, so it shouldn't say consideration and possible action.
So you're not really looking for approval,
You don't
right?
even want
You're just saying,
anything. It's the
hey,
same
and we've
sort.
started.
Yeah.
Can we
Okay.
take these all as one?
We can, but I think if, like I said, an amendment, just to make it clear, for number 1 would be recruitment initiated to fill
Okay.
patrol officer vacancies.
Oh, yeah, because 2 and 3 has recruitment.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do you need a motion for us to change
that
that?
Just a-
Okay, I move that we change number 1 to recruitment initiated and take out the words consideration with possible action.
Yep.
Second.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and that amendment is approved unanimously. And I'll consider a motion to take the next 4 all together. Unless I-
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and
I'm
1,
sorry,
2,
1,
3.
2, 3.
Well, you can take all of them together. Do you want to talk about the summer schedule results at all?
We might,
Yeah.
we'll
Okay,
talk
let's,
about that, but
let's look at the first 3 then.
the first, okay, I'll move to, let's
Approve.
approve, receive and place and file.
Yep.
Receive and place and file items 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That passes unanimously.
Okay, summer schedule.
And you can pick Alder LaFave or Alder Corpus Dax for that second.
Yep.
All right, point flip. All right, then on to item number 4, a report of the summer schedule results. Was that just for City Hall, correct?
Yeah, it was for City Hall. Let me get to the number here. So the summer schedule was 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, then 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Friday. That's for City Hall, but then other locations had different summer schedules as well. So this survey went out to City Hall employees, forestry, DPW sewer employees, ones that mainly had the summer schedule.
Okay.
And you can see that there was a very positive response. About 84% said they wanted to continue with summer hours. One really good comment, which there was multiple comments like this, but just talked about how builds morale, lowers stress, actually improved productivity. And then I get this a lot from people, they like to do it year long. And then some of the concerns were about having consistency between people in the field and people in City Hall or in the office, and we knew that was a concern. So we're going to continue to work with departments to have different schedules for people in the field. And then also another concern was for childcare needs, for the picking up and dropping off.
It
So,
is. I could see where, but that's only, well, no, because they're starting early and ending a little bit later.
yep, so
Can you work?
It depends upon the facility.
Because sometimes you can't keep your child in for a
Yes.
longer period of time. I think, what is it, 9 hours or something? Is that?
yeah, that's usually what it is. So what, I think last year we rolled it out, a couple weeks before it started, so I think it was pretty difficult to plan for that. But now this year, I think we know, beforehand going ahead a lot more time. And we also know that this is a concern from our employees, that we're going to work with supervisors to make sure that we can accommodate this and address this concern.
Okay.
So does the city have a policy that, say inspection is a field worker, right?
Yep.
And are they quitting at 11:30 on Fridays? Were they?
I think this past year they did, and I think it's up to them how they want to handle it based on the supervisor, because we want our schedules based upon the need of the position and how they serve the public.
If a inspector's out in the field, should there, does there have to be a supervisor within City Hall?
I think we typically want that, but I
Okay.
think that's a concern we're going to continue to address and see if it doesn't necessarily have to be their direct supervisor. Could it be the director, assistant director? Does it have to be the same person every
Right.
Friday? It could switch off to how people work at different hours.
Okay, then if there was a clerk, say in the clerk's office, who, because of daycare needs, this schedule doesn't work, would we allow that person to come in at 8 o'clock instead of 7:30 and leave at 4:30 instead of 5, and allow them to work Friday from 8 to 4:30?
So I think that's what we want to address, where I think what would happen is the person on Friday more than likely wouldn't have to work from 8:30 to 4:30, but probably would be like 8:30 to 1:30 to help accommodate the early leaving time or showing up later. So my guess would be to accommodate those hours. But that's something we got to talk to our supervisors about. In some departments, I think did a very good job of helping out those individuals, and some did not. And that's
Okay.
based on coverage, number of employees.
All right. Because this, to me, it's a neat thing,
Yeah.
if it doesn't affect you adversely. And if it's going to affect you adversely, again, we want to keep those employees happy. Not just happy, but I mean, they have to, they don't want to be forced into a situation they hadn't planned on when they took the job. And so I think we have to do everything possible to have the supervisors aware that, we're not really making accommodations, but we just got to work it so it fits what our employees need.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and I think we're gonna spend the next 3 or 4 months doing that to make sure that we are
Okay.
helping out these individuals. Because it wasn't a lot of individuals, but you're right, if it does affect you, it's a big thing.
I've got to get an app on my phone, so if I try to call after 11:30 on Fridays, it just tells me no one's going to answer. I don't know how many times I did that, and I'd be like, how come no one's answering?
Yeah, I want to say too that we wouldn't want an employee, one department here till 4:30, because the idea was too that if you close down City Hall at a certain hour on Fridays, you're saving on your energy.
That was part of-
Too.
Yeah, definitely, and it also was, we want to have the same time that we're open, so certain departments weren't open and other departments were closed, so it wasn't confusing.
Right, for
Okay.
everybody. And this is something we should have told John, here's our savings.
All right.
All right,
Any questions from anybody else?
No. Oh, and I was gonna say too, I've been here at City Hall, going down the steps, and I've had the employees leaving at, 11:30, whatever it was on Fridays, and they were thanking me for, they really
That's
liked it,
good.
yeah.
that's nice. All right.
All right, so,
Move to receive and place on file?
Second.
okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
That passes unanimously. Number 5, report of routine personnel actions for regular employees. Any questions from committee? I'll entertain a motion.
Move to receive and place on
Second.
file?
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously, and I guess the
Possibly.
same thing with our meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep an
Yeah,
eye on
with
it, let
finance,
us know.
yeah.
and-
6.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Okay.
Fun thing.
Move to
Um,
adjourn?
Second, or I need a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, and this meeting is concluded. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.